Alright, so welcome everyone back to another week with the Amateur Dota 2 League. We are once again with the North American Heroic level, and once again we are watching a game with No Fear Dota. They will be playing in the semifinals and they will go up against Intensity ESports. And we'll be having a best of 3 series. This is game 1. And we'll see how both teams go. Winter Reverend will be the choice for ban on as their first ban for Intensity Gaming, and Bounty Hunter will be the choice for No Fear Dota. No Fear Dota will be playing on the Dire today. They do have 2 stand-in, I believe, compared to their team last week. They do have a change. And on Intensity Esport, might be just one of the reborn arrows that the whole team is shown as stand-in. So I'm gonna assume the whole teams are actually fresh players, and every single one of them are actually actual team members, so to say. Second ban coming up from No Fear Dota will be the Gyrocopter, one of the core carries available in the game right now. Of course, along with heroes like Phantom Lancer. Basically hard carry, first position hard carries, they are extremely capable to fight mid game, or at least it comes online earlier. A Gyrocopter is probably even capable of fighting at the start of the game. Rocket Barrage and of course flag cannons make him very deadly earlier on, all the way to the late game even. And it's just one of the heroes that's really annoying to deal with. Intensity Gaming will ban out the Lashrak, also another hero that can fight very early in the game as well, and will pick up the Lina themselves. Very versatile hero to be picked up. You can play in virtually any position, though not too suitable in the first position. Bounty Hunter is also one of those 5th position supports that is very annoying right now. We did see in International 5 it was the most picked, I believe, most banned, I think, most banned supports, and it's just so annoying. Janata gives it a good amount of slow, of course, and along with a Orb of Venom, which can be purchased directly from the base right now. Made it really annoying for it to go up against in the mid lane, especially when heroes like Lina or Shadow Fiend, who do struggle with no escape mechanism. Of course, they don't work as effective on Queen of Pain. That's been picked up right now. You come out from invisibility, get a slow off, Queen of Pain would just jump away with the blink. Not too effective per se, but we will see how both teams plan to go into this. A Queen of Pain has been picked up along with a very aggressive Tusk. So 2 very capable heroes to make the game really annoying for No Fear Dota, and we will see how the rest of the draft plays out. Of course, the anti-mage will now be the choice for No Fear Dota to ban out. So looks like they're putting a lot of focus into banning out the first position heroes. The Phantom Lancer, of course, is still available in the pool, and Intensity Gaming will have the first pick after the second banning phase. We'll see whether No Fear Dota would invest their 4th ban into banning out the Phantom Lancer as well, though. They do have the Naga Siren picked up, so if they do manage to get a ban on Phantom Lancer, I don't think there are many hardcore first position heroes that can challenge the Naga Siren if she manages to reach that max capacity at about 6 or maybe even 7 slotted. Sometimes some heroes can even make it 8 slotted. It really depends on how this plays out. Intensity Gaming will actually ban out the Phantom Lancers themselves, so not gonna leave it in the pool, and they don't want to risk it either. Not exactly a hero that is very nice to play with. Let's see how this goes. No Fear Dota will put out a ban on the Storm Spirit, so they do not want to deal with their offlane Queen of Pain along with a 2nd position Storm Spirit, or potentially maybe even a 1st position Storm Spirit, which can be pretty annoying because some teams do tend to run the Tusk on the third position as well.
10 seconds
We'll see how they plan to go ahead and counter deck.
5 seconds remaining.
Looks like now the Queen of Pain may be forced into the second position, though arguably that's the more comfortable position that the Queen of Pain is in. And we'll see how that plays out for them. Going into the fourth and final ban for Intensity. Sorry, not final ban. Through the fourth ban for Intensity Esports. Before they go into the second picking phase, where they will have the option of picking up the first pick in that phase. Of course, the fourth ban, I believe the 4-ban phase was in International 1. It was a really long time ago. The ban coming out will be a Darkseer, because the vacuum wall combination with a lot of other things right now is particularly annoying. Core down specifically one that is more annoying than anything else. We do have Echo Slam as well. Disruption is potentially available. Pretty good option on the Queen of Pain as well. Of course, the Disruptor can and will be able to glimpse the Queen of Pain back with the Lightning Strike, keeping vision on her even when she blinks away, and a max level glimpse will be able to pull her back all the way. Very effective skill to catch heroes with good escape mechanism. We'll see what will be the first pick. Intensity Gaming using a significant amount of time to just consider this final pick. Not this final pick, this first pick actually. Oh, they're using up almost all their time, and it will be a Shadow Shaman, a very push-orientated hero, but a hero that is very capable of feeding as well. Though of course it does give some pretty good combination with the Snowball from the Tusk. Snowball into a immediate Hex, which has virtually no cast animation almost. Of course into Shackle as well, works really well. And if timed correctly, I believe, let's see.
10 seconds remaining.
Is it possible? It's 12 seconds. This stands for the 1.25. You Hex for 4.75. And get it for another 5. Nah, it's not remotely possible. It gets like 10 seconds, 9.75 seconds of Disable if you time everything perfectly. Not even the Snowball can cool down again. None of the skills will be off cooldown, except for Added Shock. This could potentially be something. But once again, Shadow Shaman very capable of having a good amount of Disable, and becomes much more effective with the Blink Dagger out and available, and of course Aghanim Scepter for the Serpent Wards. But of course it's not a hero to come back from behind. Once he starts falling behind, the hero struggles a lot. Serpent Wards become free goal for your opponent, and Shadow Shaman itself is a very squishy and immobile hero. Less mobile, I won't say immobile, but less mobile hero in general.
Silencer.
And No Fear Dota will go ahead and pick up a Silencer. I'm interested to see whether it will be a support or a first position Silencer. It does go up really well. If the game goes good for No Fear Dota, Silencer could be really annoying for Shadow Shaman and Queen of Pain. Getting a few kills on them, making them lose that few INT, draining the mana pool especially, and the right click damage from the Queen of Pain particularly will be a key thing for them to do. Of course, Queen of Pain is not exactly very easy to kill, but Queen of Pain does struggle against a Silencer. You have skills like Last Word being dropped down on Queen of Pain, and that basically just disables her for a good amount of time, because she can't exactly jump in onto you to try to kill you. Once the Last Word is dropped, then she'll just silence herself, and then she'll have nowhere else to go. Silencer will be able to kill her very quickly. But a Bloodseeker has been picked up by Intensity Gaming, so it looks like it's going to be one of those snowball lineup that where they really rely on a good, strong early game, and once they win and dominate the early game, they will be able to just bring it all the way to the end and try to end the game maybe by like early 20 minutes to 30 minutes timeline. We'll see how No Fear Dota decides to go up against this. Of course, Winter Reverend is one of the better choices to go up against the Bloodseeker. The sheer amount of slow is just so annoying for the Bloodseeker, and of course, charging in, trying to kill you, and then Winter Reverend will just core embrace your target. You won't be able to regen the amount of damage you tanked up to charge in, trying to get that last hit. Of course, when you charge all the way in, and then a Medusa has been picked up. That is actually a very interesting. No Fear Dota looks like they're going for the exact opposite of what Intensity Gaming is going for. So they see Intensity Gaming going for this very early aggressive lineup, and so No Fear Dota seems to be going for a more passive and defensive lineup, hoping to just outlast the early game and mid game. And once you reach the late game, if you do have a good farm on the Medusa, actually every 4 of these heroes with good amount of farm can become really annoying. A very smart band coming from Intensity Gaming will be the Clockwork, extremely capable at disengagement, and of course just to disrupt your team fights. And Nyx Assassin will be the final band. That is pretty interesting. And again, most of these heroes do struggle with mana pools, and the mana burn would be really annoying for them, and all of them have pretty high intelligence as well, so the mana burn will be fairly effective. You know, Intensity Gaming will go into the final pick right now, so I do believe the Silencer and the Naga Siren will be the support for now. No Fear Dota probably Leg Stack off later. Medusa going on the safe lane, protected by 2 heroes. Lina going on as a position 2. Down here, Bloodseeker probably as a first position, Queen of Pain. Oh, Legion Commander will be picked up, and another hero that works really well with the early game aggression. If she's able to just get that level 6 very quickly, steal as much damage as possible in the early game, and just with that easy maybe 3 to 4 kills in the early game, gets about 40 damage, and that's a core item. 40 damage in itself, that's a core item, and she will be able to just pressure the towers and push those towers down very quickly. And that seems to be the idea of Intensity's gaming lineup. And No Fear Dota will go ahead and pick up the Spirit Breaker, more annoyance for Intensity Dota to deal with. So their idea could potentially be just to drag this game out. Of course, we do see that all 5 of these cores on No Fear Dota will be able to build into reasonably powerful carries. Of course, Naga Siren Medusa itself is unquestionably probably some of the most powerful late game heroes in the current meta. As we do have Terrorblade, which will never ever reach that late game. Let's see how both teams are able to execute their game plan. No Fear Dota has the task of surviving the early onslaught from Intensity Gaming, and we'll see how they are able to do so. So we will see Mr. Cash picking up his first position Medusa, and Nazaroni will be playing on the Spirit Breaker. Whoa, we have a mass DC on both party right now. I'm not exactly too sure what happened. No one seems to be everyone has actually disconnected. Can I pause the game for them? I actually cannot. I'm not exactly too sure what's happening. I'm going to just... Okay, so it will be a remake, and we will be back very quickly.
Seeker. Dusker.
Shadow Shaman.
Prepare for battle. "30 seconds to battle. Dire's structures are fortified. The battle begins. Money to burn.
Blood stains the banners!
This round is
My fire's losing my voice. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hot enough for you?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
When you lost the advantage.
Loaded to the gills.
Haste!
Catacombs.
Double damage.
On the mana shield to really not exactly too sure. There seems to be a little bit of bug with the stream right now. Oh, we do have 906 being snowballed up right now. The snowball will not connect. The ice shot, however, will be able to slow him down. Seizure gets popped up, but that's really not really going to be able to do anything beyond that. And so Nakasara will be able to pick 90 gold away from SY right there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ozil will pick up the illusion rune, so Lina will not be able to recharge his. Oh, actually she's border crawling, so it doesn't really matter. The charge comes in on Ozil pretty far away, and I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this. He's trying to delay this as much as possible. Bloodseeker is coming in as well. Lucky Bash coming up from Ozil. The Dragon Slave comes up just in time. The right click will finish that off. Blood Right being dropped right down. Rupture on the Lina as well. Jumps in with the Sonic Wave. Immediately gets a very, very easy kill right there, 2 kills in fact given away, and now SY will have to run as quickly as possible. Does not have a level 6 yet, does have a net available, so maybe intends to trap the ensnare, does get that trap away. The ensnare will back away, and so this looks like it's going to be okay.
Radiant's top
Will
tower
make
is
himself
under
away
attack.
as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, we do have a fight. Laguna Blade being thrown out. They do get a kill on the Bloodseeker, and that's not going to be good. Now they go ahead on chase on Salen, who does not have any mana. Oh, Venom is slowing him down. The curse now bringing him really, really low. And the LSA will miss, however. So Salen gets really low. The charge comes in as well. Right click goes the way of Cheat Stain. Picks up another kill. And 2 kills goes her way. 7-7 now in favor of no one, obviously. Goal lead dropping sharply, and experience lead as well. Both still in favor of Intensity Gaming, sitting at about 500 goal and experience lead. There appears to be a bug with the Twitch TV. After the restart, I'm not too sure why the screen isn't switching to the game screen yet. I've switched into the game screen for quite a while already. It's been 10 minutes. So I do realize there was an audio bug with the stream earlier on because of because my computer has actually 3 microphones hooked up to it. That causes a little bit of bug right there. Not too sure whether they actually spotted up this smoke, because that it wasn't. It was just actually a random, and looks like Nazaroni will not be able to get away from this rupture being used on him as well. And the challenge comes in, easy damage for Smart.